Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Oh boy, this one's gonna ruffle some feathers. Well, I'm back with another Wolf Among Us update, and honestly, it is, again, unfortunately bad news. Apparently, according to what I've been hearing, even the company that worked and wrote The Wolf Among Us Part 2, doesn't even know what's going on with it anymore. That has just come out, breaking, the article's out. I wanted to cover it, and I wanted to discuss it. Now, this is also a little bit of a follow-up video to Dom the Bomb's video, so credit goes out to him. Dom the Bomb was the first one that reported on this one, and I've heard numerous other people since then, but he was the first, so I would like to shout him out very quickly here. However, wanted to discuss this on my own here because I have some thoughts. Listen, I did a video, I think it was about 6 or 7 months ago, talking about the idea that maybe this game was just never going to happen, and if, you know, there was anything that was going to go down, maybe we should hear about it at some point. It was earlier this year, and ever since then, I haven't brought it back up because there's just nothing to talk about with this game, unfortunately, which kind of is sad because back in 2021, we reviewed the first game on the channel. We talked each episode, we talked about it, and though I haven't been with it as long as other people have, back in 2021, it was very apparent to me that we were only going to have to wait maybe another year or two, and then the second season would come out, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, I got caught up just in time, I don't have to wait too long, this and that, so I'm not an OG, so I want to make that clear as well, too. However, I've been around a decent while with it, almost 5 years, and I've been kind of sitting here wondering when I was going to get a chance to play Season 2. I think a lot of people, I think if you're watching this video, you've been wondering, okay, when am I going to get a chance to play Season 2 of The Wolf Among Us, damn it,
Alright, let's see. Only time will tell.
Oh, cool. That's real fucking helpful. Thank you for that.
I tell you what, man, now hearing that the creators and the writers and everything like that are now coming out and saying they don't even know what's going on with it, really goes to show you the quality of what Telltale is doing. You know what I mean? Telltale really is screwing themselves over, and they really do need to make a statement, because yes, they made a statement way earlier this year saying that when the time is right, we'll make a statement on it, we'll do this and this, but regardless, y'all, I mean, when they're coming out and saying, we don't know what's happening with it, we don't know what's going on with it, Telltale, you really should make a follow-up on that, because it doesn't look good on you. You know what I mean? It doesn't look good on Telltale at all. And frankly, the fans of The Wolf Among Us, I think they've been waiting long enough. You know what I mean? I think they've been waiting a long, long time to hear something of substance, something worth of value. So if you don't give them any news, I mean, you're just making yourself look worse, honestly. My opinion on this has not changed. I think The Wolf Among Us 2 is going to happen at one point. But here's the thing. I'm starting to lose that hope. I'm not going to lie. And I was pretty faithful in it for a good while. When the game didn't release in 2023, I remember I kind of sat there and I said, okay, they're having a little delay with it. It'll come out in 2024. It's no big deal. And then 2024, there was nothing. There was no updates at all. That's when I was starting to be like, okay, this is a bit weird. Earlier this year, I made an update video on it because they said that there would be updates on it of some kind. Well, it's been almost an entire other year, and now the creators of the game, the ones that wrote the game, are coming out and saying they don't know what's going on with it. So, man, that doesn't look good, Telltale. Really isn't. And either way, I don't care if there's an announcement tomorrow, I'm still going to say this because, honestly, I think as a fan, I think I can probably speak for a lot of people here when I say that I think we could all agree that this has been handled poorly. And I think a lot of people could probably agree that this is not the way that a company should treat their fans. 100%. And the way that they've advertised this, the way that they've kind of gone about this, I mean, hell, we're getting GTA 6 before The Wolf Among Us. I mean, that's unbelievable. The Wolf Among Us is not going to have as much work put into it as GTA 6. I mean, that's just the simple facts, you know what I mean? You could agree or disagree, but to me, that's facts, GTA 6 actually took that long because they really did put that much work into it. The Wolf Among Us, I'm not saying they're not putting work into it. I'm sure there's a lot of work that's going into it. But the fact that we're getting GTA 6 next year, we're not getting Wolf Among Us, you know, Part 2, is insane to me. That's absolutely nuts. And again, I don't bring this game up often on my channel because I have to admit, I'm kind of down on just the whole thing in general. I'm like, damn it, man, just call me when there's something real, you know what I mean? Call me when an actual release date comes out or something happens, you know what I mean? But I will say, it is sad to see the fans of The Wolf Among Us being treated like this, myself included. Look, I haven't been here since launch, but I've been here a good while. And to be honest, I'm kind of annoyed that I am not going to get a chance to play this game for who knows how long, you know what I mean? Who knows how long it's truly going to take. I feel like they have to release this game in some kind of capacity at one point. I mean, they shared footage for it, for crying out loud. You gotta do it at one point or another. I just don't know when they're gonna do it. I truly do believe still that this game will happen, and I think it's gonna happen when it's too late. And that's the problem. We're kind of already reaching that point, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'll play it, but you gotta build up that anticipation. You gotta do something, you know what I mean? And if the game is having trouble, and if there is something going on with Telltale, then, I mean, by all means, temporarily say it's on ice, you know what I mean? But they're not even coming out and saying that. They're just not saying anything. And I think that's why a lot of people are kind of upset with the situation. I think that's why people are kind of down on the situation, because they're genuinely just sitting there like, okay, what is happening? You know what I mean? And that's not good. It isn't good. Absolutely not. So that's kind of my thoughts on the handling of this whole situation. That's my thoughts on kind of an update for this game. Again, as of right now, it sounds like they don't even know what's happening. It sounds like Telltale is being silent as hell, and it sounds like we are continuing to push this game off even further. They said 2023, nothing in 2023, nothing in 2024, and it's looking like nothing in 2025. And I would highly doubt the game's releasing in 4 months. So, it's going to be 2026, probably further than that, you know what I mean? I would bet at this point that we may even be looking at the 2030s if they keep this up, which that's just insane to me for a Telltale game. I don't care what the situation is. Telltale, if you do release this second season, release all the episodes together. All of them. You owe your fans that. Don't wait and release episode by episode. No, release the whole damn thing. Give people a binge, you know what I mean? Because I mean, they deserve it. You know what I mean? I that's all I could say. Telltale, if you're wondering what's going to happen when you put the game out, if you're scared of what's going to happen when you do eventually consider to do this, I'm telling you, put the whole season out. You know what I mean? That's the only way that you're going to get somewhat of a satisfaction from people, because it's terrible how much they're running this into the ground. It truly is. So, we'll see, man. I'm ashamed of Telltale. I really am. As a long-time Telltale player, I really am. I'm disappointed in them. I really am. So, we'll see what ends up happening, y'all. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys all think. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan Interviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.